show us your swing. We got 3 really good ones this week, and I want to kick it off with a young man by the name of Greg. Watch this. I got to hit this shot here into the 9th, and I'll be right back. Hey Greg, you're doing a really good job with your swing. I love this first move. Look at that club face. Fantastic. Look at that club right there. Fantastic. Top of the swing. Fantastic. Love the wrist angles. You're doing a really good job with your golf swing. I wish my swing would have looked like that when I was 13. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to encourage you to get this right hip to turn a little bit more out of the way. And I want to show you something here at the top where when you get to the top of the swing from this camera angle here, I want to see if we can get a little more space between your knees here at the top. We should see a little daylight in there. And at your age, I think if we can get that right hip to turn, it'll get your legs to be a little bit more active to the top. And that'll just give you a little bit more power. It'll give you a little bit more time to square the club face up through impact. But lots of good stuff in your swing. Let's talk about the right hip, and I want to show you a good checkpoint in creating some space between the legs. Hey, thanks for being a fan of the Stripe Show. I appreciate it. All right, Greg. Hey, thanks so much for the video, and I know you're a fan of the Stripe Show. We appreciate you watching each and every week. You got a good golf swing. Whoever you're taking lessons from, go up to them and tell them they're doing a very good job at the age of 13. Now, a couple things I want to share with you. The first is I think we can just get your right hip to turn just a little bit more. I talk about that a lot here on the Stripe Show. I'm not a big fan of keeping this very, very stagnant. I would let this right hip really kind of turn back, and check out my left knee. Let your left knee point behind the golf ball like that. I think that'll get you a little more loaded up here like this. And the other thing it'll do is it'll help the lead arm work just a little bit more around you. And I want to show you that from the target line. So we're going to go to the target line now. So again, my right hip turns back. Good checkpoint here. If you look from this camera, you'll see some space in here. If you were to stand here and put a mirror just to the right here and turn, get some space in between your knees, right? Don't go here. That space goes away, all right? So good turn in the hip, get some space in between the knees. I really like that for you. And I think it'll let the left arm start to travel just a little bit more around the body, cover up the shoulder, and I like that as well. Now, as you get older, okay, I think this right elbow, something to consider is as you start to turn the hip, get some space, left arm complements that. You could probably start to get this elbow to start to pinch a little bit more towards the left, so it'll keep you a little bit more in front of you. It doesn't bother me right now. I think that turn will help the most, but I think in time, getting the elbow to go from there into here in front of you a little bit more will be something that you could start to look at as you go. But I like your golf swing, young man. You keep doing that. Let's give it a try here. This is actually something that I work on a little bit in my swing, trying to get my legs more dynamic and show some space, right? And I feel a little bit out of control when I do that, when I really get after it like that. But I know it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do for you as well. So give that a try. All right, show us your swing. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And remember, leave a comment if you have any questions. And most importantly, subscribe right here to Travis Fulton Golf so I can help you with your game long term.